It's great having people joining us all day virtually as we've been looking at this challenge, opportunity and exciting project of the Lithographic Blacks. It's also lovely to have Ivan with us in person. Ivan, you represent the entire printmaking world, everything that's wonderful about it and everything that amazes us about you lithographers. You are truly brilliant, a mixture of engineering, art, optimism. Tomorrow is always going to be the best print. We're making these inks, we're sending them out. It may well be that you're tempted to modify. We would just give a few cautions to that, and I'll hand the microphone over to Paul. Just explain the consequence of any kind of modification.
Sure. Yes, so of course there are times where you need to modify, and of course you must when you need. We're really going to look at different ways of modifying. So quite often that's changing the body or changing the gloss maybe, but understand that whilst any way you modify has an effect, so if you're going to make something glossier, there's a counter side to that of making it matty, and any modifier that you add to the material is also going to have multiple effects. So a simple one there is if you're going to add something like a magnesium carbonate or a talc, as well as bodying the ink, you're also going to drop the gloss, and it's going to become far more matte in the process.
Many of the products, such as wiping compounds, which you as lithographers wouldn't use for any etching use, but sometimes people use them to reduce the viscosity of an ink, it will slow the drying. And indeed, if you add an awful lot of it, it will also change the way that the ink penetrates the paper, and you could get strike through. You could see a greasiness, a bit like chip paper on the other side. So we would just caution. The greatest additive is the one which is free, which is a bit of, in the UK we say elbow grease. What do you say in Belgium? What's the French one?
Right off my head, I would say a little bit of manual labor or something.
Yeah. Manual labour, unpaid manual labour. But essentially that's putting energy in. That's great. Thanks ever so much.